Hey, good morning, Douglas Peacock here. Welcome, a beautiful Monday. We got single digits this morning outside, so winter's on its way. Hope you're nice and warm and enjoying your day. So today what I want to look at is, this is a biggie that comes up for a lot of people. How strong is your commitment muscle, and how often do you follow through? Or are you somebody that tends to say you're going to do something and then it falls away? You know, are you someone that says you're going to start training, and like here this morning it was cold, so could easily put it off? You don't want to train because it's too cold or it's too wet. Or are you someone that's going to go on a diet but then you're going to always start tomorrow? Or are you somebody that's looking for a job but you don't want it to interfere with your lifestyle, or your hanging out down the beach, or watching TV? And one of the things that we look at here, one of the parts that I want to look at is when you commit, and you hear people about this: I'm going on this diet, or I'm going to get myself fit. And then you talk to them a few days or weeks later and nothing's happened. It's like they've failed to launch. They've failed to take action. They're talking about it, but then there's no congruent action. So they're out of alignment with actually what's going on. And this is something that we look at, because we look at it, if we do it in one area of our life, we'll be doing it in all the other areas of our lives. And what it comes down to is a lack of commitment to self. It's a lack of trust that you can follow through and get it done. And usually it happens because we do use too big a chunk size. And what happens is, in the chunk sizes, we try to do too much at once, and then we burn ourselves out, or it seems too hard, so we stop. And so one of the things that I look at here and go, okay, so how can we do it differently? What could we do to achieve the goal in smaller sets? And one of the things that I also noticed, I've noticed over, well over 20 years of working in the energy field, people that heal, you can tell when they're starting to heal and they're actually taking action, because they stop talking about it. If you hear somebody talking about it all the time, they haven't decided yet, they haven't committed. They're still trying to get it clear in their head on what they're going to do. But one of the things, and there's been studies done on this, when people really are going to take action and make the change inside, is that they become quiet. All the talking's done. It's now action. It's now commitment time. And it's now they trust themselves to follow through. So one of the things that I look at here is, how serious are you to commit to yourself? How serious are you willing to take action? And then the thing that I want to share with you is, I've got a client who is very successful in his business world, and he was wanting to put on weight and wanting to stretch. And I said, okay, so what are you going to do? He said he's going to do some yoga. I went, great. So what's your formula? Because he's so good at doing everything. So what's your formula? And what he does, he says, right, I'm going to start doing yoga. And I says, okay, so what do you do? He says, the first thing I'm going to do is get my yoga mat, and I'm going to put it by my desk. And that's all I'm going to do for the first week. It's just get my yoga mat out of the cupboard, put it by my desk. Okay, cool. Second week, I'm going to actually roll it out on the floor. And it seems small, such a small chunk, but that's what he did. Third week, he actually lay on it. He got it out of the cupboard, put it by his desk, and then he lay on it. He rolled it out and lay on it. And then in the fourth week, he actually started doing stretching. Now what he's doing the whole time while he's doing this is he's building the muscle that he's doing the yoga. And if you look at changing any behavior, you start chunking it down to these small sizes, and it then starts getting better. And I sort of looked at him and he sort of laughed, and he laughed too, and he goes, well, yeah, that's just what we do. Now this is over 3 or 4 months ago now. Now he's doing his yoga all the time. He's losing weight. He's getting flexible again, and he's able to do what he wants to do. But it seems so simple to start at this little place. How often do you go, oh, well, I'll get the mat out and do a whole yoga session, and then you're sore, and you don't do it the next day? All eat it one step at a time, just a small step. So check your chunk sizes on what you're doing. How big a chunk size are you doing? Is it too big? Do you find that you are sporadic, where you go, then you stop, you go, you stop, you go, you stop? You'll find that what's happening is you've got too big a chunk size going on, and then you are holding yourself back. So break it down some more. Take a smaller step. It's like eating an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Just take a small step. Take that one small step. Repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it. And then move on. Hope this helps. Have an awesome day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Blessings.